June Bronson had met and fallen in love with the son of a farmer Ward. He was tall, intelligent, funny, and she loved everything about him. They had even attended college together. Her mom had been somewhat disappointed in her choice, however. Ward was a farmer's boy and her mom had had what she called higher hopes for her, was from a well-established family, had been sent to the best private school in the area, and Ward was just a farmer's son. Why couldn't she have picked a doctor? Her mom had cried. But the wedding was coming up soon and her mom, dad and son Martha were going to make the best of the situation. They all wanted June's happiness and house seemed to be very happy with Ward. Ward was a nice man and had landed a fairly good job. There was hope there. The war was still going and Ward was surely going to have to join the service and help out with the American cause, and June worried about that every day. It seemed as though perhaps there was a light at the end of the tunnel and that perhaps the end was near. It was 1942 and the soon-to-be new couple would have to take each day as it came. They had made the decision to marry and wanted as much time together as possible. In the future Ward would go on to become a surveyor in the Seabees. June would find herself a single mother and never forgot the help that her Aunt Martha would provide her as a young mother with a baby alone with her husband overseas in constant danger. Now Ward and the love of his life June were getting married. They had met while they were just teenagers and he had known that she was the woman for him from the first time he had laid his eyes on her. June was kind, gentle but firm and loved to play basketball, a game that he also played and enjoyed. She would yell and cheer and wave their pennant along with all the rest of the fans, even though she had come from a girls' preparatory school. June was beautiful, smart, and Ward loved her with all his heart. But his brother Bill was throwing a bachelor party for him tonight and he would attend and try to have fun. After all, it was tradition and Billy was his best man. June was in her room when she heard the knock on the door. It was her sister Peggy. Peggy was younger than June and was so excited to help out with the wedding. Peggy was to be her maid of honor and she had taken on the role seriously. At each fitting she had taken the reins and helped June's bridesmaids with their gowns. Peggy was going to wear a pink gown with no sleeves, matching shoes and a pink bow. Her 4 bridesmaids were to wear yellow gowns with matching shoes and a yellow ribbon in their hair. The wedding day came that June and the weather was gorgeous. June and Ward became husband and wife that day. The wedding was in a large church with large columns on either side of the aisle, making the path to the altar for June very special. For a honeymoon the Cleavers went to the Cape and stayed on Martha's Vineyard. The peaceful little town and the views of the ocean were amazing. Thus began the new life and the beginnings of a family.